Hey guys, welcome back to Lofoten, Norway today. Now I'm out with my mate Nat and we're exploring some of the areas to the north and the fjords to the north of Hamarøy. Yesterday we actually got in a sea kayak and we paddled about 8 kilometers across into the wind, up into Bunsfjorden, and then we climbed over into Bunset, which is a beach, and that's where we're camping. Now I'm going to show you the campsite later. It's absolutely insane, one of the coolest places I've ever camped in my life. In this video I'm going to show you our trip hiking from Bunset beach over to Hosedika beach, which is a little bit further to the north, except we have to climb over quite a large mountain range to get there, and then over a smaller hill as well. It's incredibly quiet here at the moment, and we're on beaches that I would usually expect to see a lot of people. On the beach that we're sleeping on, there's about, last night, 3 groups of people, including us, camping there, which is not really very many because it's a very large beach. And the beach here at Hosedika, we are literally the only people here, which is incredible, and I'm guessing a lot of time in summer and weather like this, these places would usually be very busy, but because of coronavirus, it's super quiet. In a few days we've got Norwegian school holidays, and then it will probably be a lot more busy. We've just come out of a long dark winter in Tromsø. We've actually driven a little bit further south to Lofoten here, so it wouldn't be as dark in Lofoten, but for sure it would still be pretty dark and cold through winter. And it's pretty cool to see the photos of the mountains that we're walking around now. In winter, when it's all snowy and dark and avalanches and everything, and it's such an incredible difference to what we are seeing here today. Now the mountains here are incredibly green, and the color, I'm not using Photoshop or anything to make the color so green, but literally here they've got some of the greenest hills that you'll see anywhere, and there's so many flowers and grasses and plants growing like on the first kind of 500 meters of the mountains now. And there's so many of these plants. They have such a short summer, and especially this year because summer was probably 1 month late starting. They have such a short summer to grow and do their thing before the inevitable snow and winter comes back again. And of course we are experiencing 24-hour daylight at the moment. The sun goes nowhere near the horizon, And with that, it can make it a little bit hard to sleep sometimes at night, but you kind of get used to it. It's just something that you've got to get used to. I worked out the other day, this is actually my 6th Arctic summer, which snuck up on me and surprised. Been up here 6 times, or Antarctica. So just a place with 24-hour daylight. 24-hour daylight makes it a little bit challenging because it's so hard to stop. It's so awesome in many ways. But then at midnight you do not feel like going to bed, except you've got to get up at 7 o'clock the next morning. And so after a few days of that, going to bed at maybe 12 or 1 or 2 o'clock, then you crash really hard. You'll finish work one day and then you'll just go sleep it off, and then a couple of days later you would have forgotten, and then you're up at 12 or 1 o'clock again at night, trying to do as many awesome things as possible, which is what people do up here. A lot of people hibernate a little bit in the winter, and then in springtime and summer and fall, they just go crazy and they use the daylight and they make the most of life. We're just leaving Horsavika Beach and heading back over exactly the same way as we came, so we've got a decent way to go. It's really nice just sitting and having lunch, and had a really good nap in the sunshine. We're heading back up and over the last mountain now, which is about 600 meters high, and we're going a different way, so we're doing a little bit of scrambling to get up here. The rock is granite and it's got a lot of grip with our shoes, but then we've only got like Solomon hiking boots on, so we're not actually on rock climbing shoes, which would be a lot easier. But our boots do give really good grip on this grass and all that stuff here. Amazing grip on this, amazing grip on the rock. It's just some places there's not too many foot or hand holds. This is really good fun. This is what we've been looking forward to doing. Some really good alpine scrambling after a long ski season. Solid, that one. As promised, I will show you our campsite. Here it is behind us. with this huge mountain here, and it's almost a vertical rock face. It's insane. And that is actually what we're standing at the top of today. And the campsite itself is really cool. There's this massive bit of whale bone from an old whale, and then Nat's got a tent set up, and then I've got a hammock behind the rocks, and it just looks out across the beach, and we can watch the sunset. Not that the sun ever sets, but yeah, super cool place. Highly recommend coming and visiting here. There is actually a ferry. You don't have to sea kayak across, but the sea kayaks give us more flexibility to explore Lofoten and the area around. So tomorrow we're going to head back over to the other side, pick up our kayaks, and then paddle back to the car, and then we're going to go find another place to kayak, hopefully a place where we can catch some fish this time, and then continue. We're here for a week. And that's all for today. I'd just like to say a quick shout out to Nat, thanks for being a part of this video, and also to Tromsø Villmark Centre. They've helped us a lot with this trip down to Lofoten. And if you are in Tromsø and you want an adventure, definitely go check out their Husky Cafe in summer, or go for a Husky dog sled ride in winter. Trust me, it's awesome. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and wherever you are in the world, good day, good night, and good morning.